What's going on, family? Craig Breeze here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's day 5 of the 30-day Relentless Breakthrough series, and I thank you for tuning in with me over the past 5 days. You've been great, and I thank you for just being willing to grow and learn with me. And today, I want to get a little personal. I want to be as transparent as possible, and that's really just because I want y'all to feel me, right? Um, so I want to give you a personal account. This just happened to me, literally right before I made this video, and I want to get into it because I'm pretty sure along the way, maybe this has happened to you already, or if you're just starting out and you're amped up. I guarantee you there's some point in your professional career, in your life, in your business, in your family, where this is gonna happen to you. So you have to learn how to be prepared for all things, right? You have to know how to react to everything around you, right? Because your reaction determines the next step that you end up taking in life, right? So today, what I want to talk to you guys about is you know we're human beings at the end of the day. Although we have extraordinary abilities, and although we're connected to the source of all things, we're still human. So we get emotional. But I want you guys to understand how to control your emotions when you're leveling up on life. Today's topic: how to control your emotions while you're leveling up on life. And what do I mean by that? Family, you know, when you're leveling up on life, you have to be prepared not only to receive your success, to receive your abundance and the blessing that's awaiting you on that level, but you also have to prepare yourself, because with every level comes a new devil. Remember, I'm that man that's going to keep it real and raw with you. On every level, there's a new devil, and you have to be ready for it. You have to be prepared for the enemy, because he will attack you. He will attack you. So it's important to know what areas is the most easiest for us to be attacked, right? Especially when we're dealing with forces unseen, even those seen, right? Because, just like God moves through people, the other guy does too. We have to be mindful, family. So in understanding the easiest way to be vulnerable, let's look at our emotions. Let's look at our emotions, and let's really break down what an emotion is before we even get into this. And I just had this conversation with my mother. God bless my mother. Mama, I love you. I just had this conversation with my mother. Let's talk about emotions for a second. Now, most of us think that our emotions are something that we generate. That's, if I'm happy, then it's because I made myself happy. Or if I'm sad, it's because I made myself sad, or somebody pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the thing. Emotions are reactions. They're not internal. They're transposed onto us. And so what you have to understand is that an emotion is a spirit. Just like we as human beings are spirits. We're more spirit than we are this flesh and bone stuff. And you have to understand that too when you're walking into your breakthrough. When you're walking into your abundance. You have to realize who you are and whose you are. So, emotion is basically a spirit that's transposed onto your spirit, that latches onto you, and it brings about a certain feeling. So when you're happy, let me give you an example. You could not have a smile on your face. You could have woke up and stubbed your toe on the side of your bed, but you walked outside of your door and you saw this little dorky kid with a book bag. He had a rolling book bag, as a matter of fact, and he was on a bicycle, and he was rolling his book bag behind the bicycle, and you just thought, man, that kid looks dorky as all get out. And all of a sudden, the book bag gets tangled up in the bike wheel. The kid falls over. He busts his behind on the sidewalk, and you bust out laughing. Remember that you started off having a horrible morning, but now you're happy. Now you're although now that was an example. It might have been wrong to laugh at the kid, right? But just as an example, you laughed, and it gave you a different feeling. You went from being pissed off because you stubbed your toe on the side of your bed to laughing because now you feel like, hey man, I might have stubbed my toe, but this dude just busted his whole face on the sidewalk. I can't be doing worse than him, you know? So that emotion just transposed itself onto you. So what you have to realize is, like I said, emotions are external, not internal. Emotions are external, not internal. And what you have to learn how to listen to in times when you're leveling up on life is not your emotions that will get you to that next level. Because right now, personally, I told you all I was going to get personal, and here it is. I have 26 people in my business in Paycation. 26 people in my matrix, in my downline, so to speak. And I'm at a level where I was once at the top 10% of that business. I was a national executive in Paycation just a month ago. But over the course of time, and this is the nature of the beast, and you have to understand this in network marketing, people are gonna quit on you. I had 5 people quit on me. That took me all the way down to the bottom of the charts, of the ranks at regional executive. Now I'm still recognized as a national executive, but my pay qualification is that of a regional executive. So I'm not even receiving the full amount of bonuses and things that I could be earning from my residual income, having 26 people in my matrix. And what that brought me to do, it got me emotional. I started to forget the inner man, the spirit that was within me that was hungry, the God in me that said, go get it because it belongs to you. I forgot about that for a second, and I got emotional. I got wrapped up in exterior forces acting on my spirit. I got caught up. And it made me get to a place where I even still have a 9-to-5 job. How am I swinging all of this at the same time? Only God knows. But it got me into an emotional place where I wanted to quit everything. I wanted to quit this business. I wanted to quit my job. I wanted to walk away from life as I knew it. I just wanted to quit and just start over. Just go get a job somewhere else. Say forget it. Walk away from the 26 people that I'm leading because I didn't even feel like a leader. I got emotional, but I had to remember. And in that conversation that I just had today, this was a breakthrough moment for me. Like I said, I had this conversation with my mother, and shouts out to Miss Nina. I keep her on my wrist. You feel me? Yeah. You probably can't see it. I don't care. Anyway, that latching onto my spirit damaged me for a short time. Letting those emotions act on me while I was trying to level up on life was the enemy attacking me through emotions, because as I said, emotions are external spirits, right? Our spirit is from God. Anything outside of that is not from God. So these emotions, fear, doubt, lack, envy, to name a few, these spirits, these emotions began to latch themselves onto mine. And it made me feel some type of way. And just to be real with you all, I was on the brink of walking away from my job putting this last paycheck into my business and saying, you know what, if it don't work, I tried, and just walking away. But then where would I have left you? What responsibility would I have had to you by quitting? You know, when you're leveling up on life, you gotta understand that listening to the God in you, when you get emotional, when you feel like you want to quit, when you get scared of the goal ahead of you, and and you allow these emotions to play on you, you have to understand that you still have the power to reclaim your strength and reclaim your throne and your rightful place in any aspect of life that you may be trying to apply this within, whether it's your business, whether it's your family, your love life. I don't know. Maybe you're just like me, and it's a little bit of all three. But what you have to understand, family, is that we're human beings. We're going to get to those points sometimes. But like I said, knowing how to react gives you the power over all of these situations, over all of these spirits. And so what I did was I answered the phone when my mother called. I had these emotions were boggling my mind. They were all in and about me. And my mother called me. I answered the phone, and she began to minister to me, and she didn't realize what she was doing to me, but it began to make me minister to myself. I started to affirm the God in me. I started to speak life over my business, to speak life over my 9 to 5, because it may not be that I'm supposed to be somebody's employee for the rest of my life. As I know, my father told me that I wouldn't. As a matter of fact, he told me that this job that I have now will be my last. And not only am I not there just for the stability's sake, but I'm there for the sake of those people. Because there's so many blessed hearts in that place. Shouts out to the Revelators. We started in that place. These are people that I met at work that all had the same mindset that I have. So we're bringing it all full strength, full circle, straight to you in your living room, on your smartphone. Get ready for it. The revolution will be televised if I have anything to do with it, and if my God has any say in it. It will be televised. Understand this, family. I thank you. I love you all. You know what? Keep staying in tune with me. Episode 6 tomorrow. You know, it's going to be something else. Wasn't today powerful? Wasn't it powerful just now on this video? Wasn't it powerful? Because I know you've been there. I know you've been there. You can't help it because you're human. You're going to get emotional too. And although, you know, the common idea is for a man not to ever show emotion. We're the most emotional creatures on this planet. Yeah, I'm talking to you, bruh. I know about you because I'm built just the same way. I'm solid. But hey, at the very core, it might be a little, you might be able to poke it a little bit. It's a little, you know. I ain't gonna say the S word. I'm not gonna call it soft. But hey, family, episode 6 tomorrow. We're going to have more fun. We're going to keep learning, keep growing together. And I appreciate you all sharing this experience with me. This is my life that I'm sharing with y'all. And I hope you don't take it lightly. I hope you don't take these things for granted that I share with you all, because it's everything that I have. It's my spirit. It's everything that I have. So do yourself and the whole world, as a matter of fact, a favor. Like, share, comment. Spread the message around. Get people on board with leveling up on life, knowing how to control your emotions while you're leveling up on life. Until next time, family, Craig Breeze. I'm out.